guys. We're back with
another Jorge Masvidal.
A little Jorge Masvidal moment. We made it out of the belly of the beast, so to speak.
We did.
And let's just say we were thick in the gastrointestinals, you know, deep in there.
Yeah, we just got back from good old Indio, California.
You know that Magic of the School Bus episode? Or Magic School Bus episode?
Yeah, when they shrink down.
Magic of the School Bus. Where they shrink down and they're inside like someone's stomach or some shit?
Yeah, it's like it's like Carl's stomach or something.
I remember that one really well for some reason.
That was the journey we took this weekend.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate.
Through every nook, every cranny.
There was, stomach acid left and right.
Everywhere. And real acid.
Kind of a nuts weekend.
Yeah, should we just like give them, I guess like, how should we give them the recap? Should we just start
We can
from
go
like
play by play.
Play by play, like the journey out there?
Well, we can even give them like, let's just,
what do
wherever
you think
we want to
should do,
start.
Geneva? What should we do? You're the girl
let's
here.
first just say we went to Coachella.
We went to Coachella.
We did go to Coachella.
It was Coachella that we went to.
If you don't know what Coachella is, it is a music festival in the desert in California, and it's a great time.
It's a great time.
Madness.
It's thick with bodies, thick with vibes. And last episode, me and Sammy, it was the night before we left.
Twas.
And today is the day after we got back. So
Yes.
It's kind of perfect. It's fresh in our memories. I don't know if you guys even want to remember it that much, but like
Probably not.
So let's start with going down there.
We got there Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday afternoon, we took a flight down there. Big shout out to guests. We got to shout out the people who
Gotta shout out Guests and Happy Hour.
Guests, Happy Hour, and Binance, of course.
Actually wearing their merch.
Mm-hmm. It's good merch.
And they were great.
It's great merch.
They chartered us a jet down there. Like I don't know how we got so lucky, but you know, shout out to
We
everyone.
always stumble on accident into these most ideal situations
Just into a great
possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really lucky. They invited us on this trip. We go down there. We get to the airport. Everything's cool. We go. We fly. Everything's amazing. Great vibe on the airplane.
I mean,
Incredible.
Sammy, I even tweeted about it. Off a rip, Sammy was flirting with the stewardess like hardcore,
big
bro.
time.
I was
Or was she flirting with?
She
you
was
up
kind of
first?
flirting
She
with
got,
you.
like, up
She
in
was
his
flirting.
face and was like,
Yeah, you
"So,
saw
what do you want
that?
to drink?" And I was like, "Damn, you didn't get up in my face. What's up?"
She was like literally like a foot away.
Yeah, she got really close. I mean, like, and then I asked if she wanted to drink with me, and I think that's when it kind of set it off. And it
She was like, "I can't on the job," but like you could tell she wanted to. type
Didn't
vibe.
she say after? But after?
yeah, she said, but after.
Yeah, she said but after.
I was gonna try to get her number, but it's like
We were
day
already-
one. It's not even day one yet. I had to like.
She was sweet. She was taking care of me.
Yeah,
She's
she was
very
great.
sweet.
Yeah, I mean, by the time we landed, we had a good little 4-piece section. You know, it was nice, all facing each other. I feel like by the time we landed, we already had a pretty decent buzz going on.
We had a buzz going.
Me and you for sure.
I mean, there were like 3 or 4 full shot
rounds
moments.
that
Yeah.
went on throughout the
Yeah.
plane.
I mean, you guys probably killed at least a couple bottles, like between the
Oh,
10 of us.
Couple bottles,
How
couple
many
happy
was it?
hours.
Like 10? Was it
Yeah.
10 of us?
It
12?
wasn't full. We had a lot of room on the plane, I feel like. But yeah, I mean,
Good
like there
plan.
was probably 10 or 12 of us.
Yeah.
Good crew. We get down, we land, 2 sprinters waiting. Again, we feel like royalty and we don't know what we did to deserve it. We get on the sprinters, probably take a 30-minute car ride over to the compound, which we stayed at.
And the compound was just
Unfucking believable.
was
Unbelievable.
it's like imagine just like 8 of like the coolest houses just like all facing each other in a cul-de-sac. And like
I
It's
don't
like
think
kind of
those
what.
have ever been lived in because ours was like the top of our fireplace was still being built.
Really?
Yeah, it
Really?
was great. Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't even notice
It
that.
was like all taped up, like they just put the marble up on the fireplace.
I mean, they
It's-
looked really modern. They could have been brand new.
Yeah.
They were nice.
All
But
the
they were gorgeous.
appliances
It was-
were great.
We get there also, and we get there, and there's a table, like probably like a 70-person table just in the middle of the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And we were doing like just a dinner with everybody who's staying there that night, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, wow, this dinner is just, it's going to be great.
And the
Like,
whole,
that cul-de-sac really is like what I kind of want heaven to be like.
yeah,
I was
honestly.
just gonna say,
Like every house was so white and beautiful and open and big windows and pools and hot tubs and like bars everywhere
Yeah.
and beautiful humans walking around.
Yep.
It was just it was like literally a dream when we first got there.
Yeah, it was great. I felt just very welcomed.
It's one of those things where like the weekend had so much anticipation. Like it looked so set up almost to the point where you're like, could it be as good as we think it's going to be?
Yeah. Is it too anticipatory?
And then we got there and it was like, holy shit. Like the plane, the cars, the house, all the houses, like the vibe, everything is like exactly, if not better than you
Yeah.
expected it to be. And then it's just like, you could just do whatever you wanted. And there was like someone asking you every 5 minutes, what do you want? Like, like, is there anything that I can do?
Sarah, our bartender, like we would wake up like we started bonding with her, you know, and like she just became
The girl
The one.
in the pina colada.
yeah. I think I like just fell in love with her by the end, just like as a human, because she was just so bro. We would wake up and we would walk out and she's like, all right, so what are we getting for the first drink? And it's like, it's kind of hard to say no.
It's like
you know?
10:30
Yeah.
a.m.
It's like 10:30 a.m. Well, we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves too, you know. First night, you guys were staying at house 4, correct?
House 3.
Well, yeah. House
So we
3,
switched
yeah.
because y'all's house was the party house. There was like
Yeah.
a dance floor set up in, you know, their house, and there was,
That was crazy.
you know, loud music. And so Charlie, our friend who kind of like hooked us up with this whole weekend, she was like, by the way, Jack and Geneva, if you guys, you know, there's an empty bedroom in house 3. If you'd rather be over there, it'll be quieter. And so we moved all our stuff immediately
That was a good play.
into that
Yeah,
house.
really
Great play on her part and on our part. And then there was the dinner. Yeah, you guys were house 8.
We were house 8, which was
Yeah.
just the disco floor was set out.
Lay disco.
Le Disco house.
Disco.
Bro, when I tell you like that first night we got back and there was just that and me and Sammy were just fried off mushrooms trying to go to bed. like there was no way. And then the last night, obviously too, the huge function in our crib.
Well, I enjoyed that one.
No, yeah. I was already tuckered in at like 4:30. I don't think I was gonna be able to sleep, but yeah, being horizontal was what I needed at that point in time. But yeah, it was.
Wait, so okay, so Thursday we did the dinner. I'm trying to like replay it in my head. I'm kind of like
John and Vinny.
Yeah, there was a
Oh
lot.
Oh
together.
my God.
Did the
Thursday
dinner.
was the dinner,
Yep.
And then
and then
just like
what
kind of
was
just everyone was just
after?
kind of mingling.
Yeah,
just
hang
like
out. It
all
was just a
mingling.
hang.
House 7 was.
Did someone have
little
a?
pool vibe?
Oh yeah, House 7 had a party that night.
Yeah,
Like
a little-
Bozzy and all that.
Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little
Oh,
intro
yeah.
mingle, just for everyone to familiarize if they
Oh,
weren't already.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
forgot
I
about
remember
that. Yeah.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
we kept it. I feel like we kept it relatively chill that night.
Fairly
you know?
tame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
definitely-
drinks with dinner vibes.
Definitely
Yeah.
had some drinks. Honestly, that might have been one of my most drunken nights, but I didn't feel like I got that drunk at any given point. Like,
It was like a slow drip you were on the entire weekend.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a
for
shot
sure.
every hour, something like that.
So we wake up day 1 and
Friday.
Friday.
What is it? The 15th?
I don't even know. What's
Friday,
the date today?
14th, I think.
Okay,
Whatever it was, we
maybe.
wake up on
Yeah,
Friday.
It's
probably.
the 19th today, right? Is
And
it Tuesday or Monday?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh my gosh.
Monday the 18th.
And I guess that day there's not a ton to tell. Like, it's just like, we wake up, we had
Pool day.
good breakfast, good pool
drinks.
day. Well, it's funny. Actually, the first night we got there, I left this out. The first thing G does is he starts doing like a burpee set.
Oh
like,
yeah.
What do you call it? Armam?
Imam. Every
Imam.
minute on the minute.
Every minute on the
workout.
minute.
Our mom.
Because I felt guilty. Like,
And it was so funny because everyone kept coming in like to see like who's staying in what houses, and G's like literally just hitting burpees. And
Yeah.
they're like, why are you hitting burpees? I felt kind of like an asshole, but I hadn't gotten my lay of the land. I probably could have done it in a more private location.
No. I thought it was like nice. I mean, honestly, like that shit just gets me weak because like sometimes you'll be on like such an opposite vibe of everyone else, like,
Oh,
but like
yeah.
in the best way possible. Because like
Most
that's
of the time.
you're like the next day. I think Geneva hit us up. She's like, "Where you guys at?" I'm like, "We're swimming. Where are you and G at?" She's like, "Oh, he's at the gym."
I found a 24-hour
He's at the
fitness.
In
gym.
the middle of the
Hello?
desert, G finds a fucking 24-hour fitness. Of
Yeah.
course, If anyone's
$20
gonna do
day
it-
rate.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's you, obviously.
But you know what?
You went with Zane though.
I went with Zane.
Zane was slimmed down. He looked
Bro,
good.
he looks really good. And he's strong
Yeah, he
too.
does.
We were bench pressing. He was like, he was right behind me. And he was like, seriously, like pushing reps, good weight. And Ilya, who just started this brand, Zila, his like supplement brand, kind of like protein, pre-workout, all that. I didn't really know him that well. We kind of chopped it up in Aspen a little bit, but he never posts like shirtless or anything. Like you would have no idea that he's like this insanely fit, like fitness
It's very
guru.
unassuming.
And so
huh?
I talked to him because I saw he had like a blender bottle at the dinner the first night, and I was like, "Yo, what is that?" He's like, "I had some protein because I knew I was eating like a lot of carbs with dinner." I was like, "So what is it? Like you care about that stuff? Like what does that mean? Like what?" And I had seen his like people post about Zila, so I was like, "Okay, like I knew he started this thing," but I was like, "Are you gonna work out while we're here? And where?" Because I asked Charlie if there's a gym. She's like, "No, there's no gym at the houses, but there's like big yards, like you can." Do whatever you want. I was figuring like, okay, I'll just do like
body weight,
cardio,
shit.
body weight,
Yeah.
like ab type vibes by the pool, and that's fine. Like it's 4 days, like I'll deal with it.
But Ilya,
But-
he hocked out the gym. Huh?
Yeah, he was like, first morning, then the next day, I was like, "Are you gonna work out today? Like we should do it by my pool." He's like, "I'm actually about to go to 24-hour fitness. Like, do you want to come?" And I was like,
That's nice.
"Fuck yeah!" And he even paid my day rate. He was like, "Yeah." Put him on my day rate. I was
That's
like,
fire.
tried to give him $20. He wouldn't take it. He's so fit, bro. Like It's insane.
Yeah.
Shredded up.
He's so shredded.
He
It's
is
insane.
fit.
Yeah, so we had like really good talks at the gym, and I learned a lot from him, and vice versa. And we'll definitely go work out. He's building a gym at David's house in
So-
the garage.
It's like a
Oh, wow.
custom. Like,
Yeah, it's like
flushed
Zila
out.
sponsored, so he has like good money to like put all the best machines that he loves using the most into it. But that was where I was
that
on
his last
Friday
name?
morning. No, his last name I forget. It's Ilya though. Is his first name. I don't know his last name.
What's Zila?
Zila means something in a different language, and I'm not sure what language it
Oh,
is.
look
But
it up.
It's a good name though.
No, that's hard
Yeah,
though.
I
I mean,
like
yeah,
Zila.
you
Yeah.
guys got a good pump in.
Yeah.
You were just swimming at yours, I think, right? Oh.
Yeah, I was just lying by myself.
When did we leave? Who did we go to see first? I'm trying to think.
Wait, this Friday?
On
It's
Friday.
we kind of got a late start on Friday. We didn't go until it was dark.
Yeah.
Remember me,
Friday.
you, us four. I think Kelsey and Noelia got in the car.
Yeah.
First
oh,
night.
That was Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were all liquored up.
Oh, Harry.
We went.
Yeah.
No, Harry was
Harry was-
late, but who was?
But Harry was Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we went and we lost Noelia and Kelsey right away. Or they
Instantly.
like, ran off.
They went to the
Immediately,
bathroom
yeah.
and then we lost them.
And we lost them. And then we found like Josie and Banana.
Yeah, we
Oh,
ended up
yeah.
with them all night.
And then I ate way too many
Where did we
shrooms.
go?
Banana's just feeding the boys shrooms at this point.
And
we ingested some
zooted.
chocolate mushies, and honestly, like I didn't take that many, so I didn't think. I took a couple of those little silos during the day. They're like these little
Gummies.
psilocybin.
Yeah,
Si-
psilocybin.
Yeah, silo. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Psilocybin.
whatever the
Silo.
fucking active ingredient in mushrooms is. It's like what 0.13 grams per, so it's like kind of light, or milligrams,
Yeah, very light.
right? Not full grams. And so
No, 0.13 grams.
grams.
Yeah.
And then like we had like some real chocolate mushrooms at the actual festival. And those, I mean, I don't know what's real versus what's fake, but those like that just like amplified everything. And Harry's set, we were just laying in this little grass patch, just like on a complete vibe. It's funny because one of I don't even know if we told you this. One of Seaway's clients.
Oh my God.
So Seaway's our barber. He was our ex roommate.
The
Nothing
one-
went wrong, you know. We still love him, but
Who
he
Yeah.
just
used to
moved
work
out.
at John and Vinny's?
No,
Yes.
yeah, the one who
Yes.
has
Yeah,
the
I ran
Frosty
into him
Palms
as
brand.
well. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm blanking on his name. I feel like an asshole. But he walks up to me as I'm laying just horizontally on my back, just like the shrooms are just starting to warp over my body. And like Harry's playing some beautiful shit in the background. And he walks up to me, he's like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" Like looking down at me. "Yo, you remember me from Seaways?" And I'm like, I don't even crane my neck. I'm just literally on my back. And he's like just screaming on my gullet. And I'm like,
Luckily, he's a
"Yeah,
good
bro,
vibe.
love your brand. The hoodie's honestly awesome. That Frosty Palms hoodie you gave us." And he's like, "Oh, thanks, bro. We're making a new one." And I hear like Sammy and Josie and Banana just snickering like to the side, and I'm
No,
like,
I was like crying. I was crying laughing.
Yeah, you
and
can't
I'm
hold
like,
back your
they're
feelings.
Right.
probably getting weak at like our ankles right now because I don't know what. And then I look over. And they're all just like getting piss weak looking at me. And like, keep in mind, I'm tripping on shrooms. So I'm like, you guys are fucking funny. And then Buddy looking down at me, he's like, "Oh, I get it. You know, you guys are having a good time, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he walks away. And then we started getting even weaker about the situation. And like, meanwhile, he's like 4 feet from us. He can definitely hear everything we're saying. I'm like, "Bro, that was funny as shit." He was just like staring straight down into my eyes. And like he's definitely within earshot still, which made it even funnier for
He's
some
so
reason.
nice.
On
though.
shrooms,
So
you just
nice.
have
Yeah.
to like completely be vulnerable with your energy.
Oh
It
my
doesn't-
Yeah,
God.
I saw Key and Lolly like at the peak of my trip too when we were sitting in our grass patch.
Oh, yeah?
It was a very sacred grass patch.
So
That
sick.
grass patch in VIP is like the safest place you can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
No,
Yeah, that's
nobody's
nice.
like with like too close to you, but everyone is close enough where you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Whereas like the artist, like
Artists
front
would get
is just
congested
like,
during the
oh
headliners,
my
big time.
god, it's scary.
Which is like kind of the opposite of what you would expect, right? Like shouldn't the
Yeah.
VIP GA be way more shoulder to shoulder than like the artist section? But I mean, shit. It was
That's how it goes.
all great vibes. I think we
Who did we see on Friday before Harry though? Like
I'm
who did
trying
we?
to-
Who's the first artist we saw?
We went to Sahara.
Was Brockhampton?
No, that was
That was
Saturday.
second night.
No, but we went.
Oh,
to
Baby
Sahara.
Keem.
Yeah,
Baby
Baby
He
Keem.
was sick.
Baby
He's
Keem.
definitely
Yeah.
top 3 performances of the weekend
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
such like bro, he has a very loyal fan base already. You can tell like
Bro, and his movement, like I wasn't on any drugs, wasn't drunk, wasn't high, like, but like he made you feel like you were. It was like he put me in a trance, and I was like, holy shit! The way they silhouetted him with the red like mountain LED screen,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
he was just so
Mhm.
sick, and
cool.
his music is like it keeps hitting you.
It's
You're
great
grinding.
festival music, bro. Like drop after drop. Like
Yeah.
there was this one part where like I forgot what lyric was, but it cut out and like
Bitch,
you could hear-
sit on my face. I attack.
Oh yeah, it was
that.
shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Tell
yeah,
it,
yo,
best
yeah.
friend, and then you cut
Shut
it.
the fuck-
Shut the fuck up, and the whole.
I love when
And
the
I was like,
crowd-
whoa! I kind of got goosebumps right there. It was
Oh,
my
yeah.
first goosies of the whole weekend, you know,
of many to come.
of many to come.
So we saw Baby Keem. We went back to. Man, who else was on
Then
main stage
we
that
only
night?
saw Harry and Baby
Really?
I think it
King.
was Baby Keem and the hair. I think we were there.
Yeah,
pretty
we were
quick,
probably just
you know?
talking. Yeah, we were there for like
we were in the
3
artist
hours.
for a little bit, you know. I think we saw.
Then we got caught in the
Steve.
Dust Bowl of 1907.
That was crazy. Harry was magnificent, great performer. His guitar player was fucking sick, bro.
Yeah,
Nice.
I remember
she,
walking
right?
through VIP, just like, wow, his guitar player is
I couldn't really
blowing
walk.
my mind.
Like I couldn't really stand when Harry was performing, so I couldn't see him.
Yeah. We
tried to
were
stand,
separate
but-
from you guys. We were in the.
Yeah, we got a good spot.
We were right up front, and I was like, after 3 songs, I was like, we gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the world is gonna collapse into me.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
sucks.
That's
Yeah.
the one problem is like beating the rush. You can't really stay to the end of the festival unless you want to be stuck there for
3
minimum
hours.
2 hours. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But we did we see you by the end of Harry?
Yeah,
Or-
we
met
got
back
you
in the
all
artist,
home
right?
together.
Yeah. And what was like that moment where like the shrooms were like hitting us really funnily and like the gates kept like attacking my heels and shit and like
Wait, was that when we were in the artist section?
He's like,
we were
gotta
walking
go.
from like artist section to like the artist
Lounge.
bathroom area lounge where everyone's hanging out and
Like a big tall guy like on your
like
way.
bro, everything that like could go wrong with my movement was going wrong. Like I swear a gate like wasn't in front of me, but then like it jumped out and bit my heel and like I like stumbled and then I stumbled into like a big guy and like he stood me up and I was just like, yo, you're tall. And he just like kind of looked at me and walked off and I was looking at Sam like, what the fuck just happened, bro? Like what's going on?
Like things are just being set up for
Things
you.
are just funny when you're on shrooms that aren't even funny, you know? It was
So
great.
good.
But the Dust Bowl was fucked up, dude. The parking lot, like
Yeah, like
That
it felt like
hurts.
100-mile-an-hour winds.
it took us an hour to find our car at least.
for
right?
sure. And then he was like on some like 49th and Monroe. It's like, how do we know where that is?
Crazy. Like we like
Oh.
there's
we
no
found it.
service. We're walking by like all these street hot dog vendors who are clanking their tongs at us like
hot dog,
get your hot dog, get your hot. And we're shroomed out. Like I don't know if that was tripping you guys out at all, but I'm like, how did you
No,
guys
it
all get
tripped us
permits
out.
for this back area? Like such a random setup location, you know? And
That was scary. That was scary.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was scary.
And there was like even like 8-year-olds trying to get
Yeah,
in to
that
sell
little
hot dogs.
boy.
yeah, I kept seeing like
Like
children.
throwing his spatula.
Yeah, like literally clamping at you.
It's like quit biting at my ankles, dude. What's going on?
Fuck.
Yeah, it was the clampers.
It's definitely like a perfect part of a trip. Like that is meant to be in a
Yeah,
shroom
you need.
trip.
Yeah.
It felt like Harry Potter, kind of like.
Yeah, when they're walking through Diagon Alley and all the witches are trying to get him to like. It's I think when he accidentally goes through
Like the wrong fireplace.
the wrong fireplace
Yeah,
at,
yeah.
at Ron's family's place.
Yeah,
you know
he
what
said
I'm saying?
the wrong. He said the wrong.
He said the wrong
pronunciation.
thing, and he ends up in this weird shop. The hand grabs him or whatever. You know that's sad. And then he walks out. That's exactly how it felt, bro. Like when he walked out of that door and Hagrid finally found him.
Then
But,
I don't know. It probably took us another 30 minutes to find
Oh
our
my
car.
gosh.
We finally got in the car, and then there was like this whole thing where like, oh, the Sprinter can't leave till it's full, but like nobody else was coming. It was
We were like
only
the
us.
last ones in our combat. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Like-
that when we were texting the group?
We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You were all Max Verstappen.
We're bus.
Oh my god! So we were in this group chat with like all the like employees working for the brands, like you know, in the compound.
We just
It's
got
like
out of
not-
pocket.
it's like-
It's not even
It's
funny
not even
unless you were
funny.
there. But we're like, yo, like we just have to send some stupid shit into this group chat and just see how people react. I just sent in, y'all fuck with pizza. Some random guy was like, I fuck with pizza, and I was so happy for some
I
reason.
know it's nice when like a professional entity kind of like, you know, reassures your
Agrees.
Yeah,
goofiness.
no, it was a good first night though. We got back probably around what, like 2 a.m.
Yeah, probably like 1:30, 2 a.m. I don't know.
Anything that night?
I think we like
Oh no, you were like,
We didn't. We
that was
didn't.
that was the night
I'll
our
tell you
house
that.
was supposed to have the big old function, I guess.
but you were beat. You're like, I'm going to bed, and there was
We were
John
beat.
and Vinny's. They were making full blown personal pizzas. So I got
The
two.
first night?
The second night, technically.
Oh,
but
right when we
first
got
night.
right when
Are
we
we
got
on
out
the
to the
second
side.
night?
I remember that.
We're on this like
Are we on the
Friday
second
night.
night?
Friday
First
night.
Friday night.
Oh,
We
first
got out
Friday
and there was like a couple pizzas like to the side in the cul-de-sac.
That was
Remember
on Friday?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And I like
thought that was Saturday.
destroyed two full personal pizzas. It was so good.
Oh,
Wait, was
looked
it
good.
Friday
but you
night
were
that-
so
was
tired
it?
from the drive. You're like, I'm going to bed.
And
right
then did
now.
I wake up? Did I go to bed?
No, you went
No,
to bed.
we stayed in, bro, that's the night that we watched the new Barack Obama Geography Park
that's when-
National
Wait,
Park.
wasn't that-
Noelle
was
came
that-
in?
I thought
Was
that was
that-
Saturday.
Was that Saturday?
No, no, no,
Saturday
no.
I didn't. Yeah.
Friday we for sure started watching Barack
B.O.B.
Obama trying to be David Attenborough.
Oh
You know,
my gosh, that was Friday because Saturday I remember the food wasn't.
this is
my
when we got
favorite.
woken up.
Yeah.
This is when we fell asleep and we got woken up.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
by the hecklers,
By the hecklers.
big hecklers.
Yeah. So that was kind of the end of the day of Friday, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the night that like Kelsey was like she like wanted to like do everything?
No, I
yeah,
think that was Saturday.
we finally
that was
fell
Friday.
asleep Friday
Friday?
night.
Oh my
Me and Jay
gosh.
finally fell asleep after like 2 hours of trying with
Just
the
house
fucking
music.
house music playing.
It's like, we get it, dude.
I finally fall asleep,
There's a
and you already
disco
know how
going on.
hard it is to fall asleep off shrooms, so it's like
Oh my god.
already a headache. And then I get woken up from fucking Kelsey and Elliot pouring water down my back, like
Wake up, bitches!
I'm like,
It's Coachella!
I'm like, holy fuck. And then I'm like, no, please don't do this right now. Like, I really need to not do that. And then I gave them quests. I gave Kelsey quests to go do, and she completed all 3 quests.
Give me Hot Pockets.
The first quest was
A
What was
jewel?
you needed a quarter bar of Xanax.
Oh,
You were trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, you need to go back to sleep.
yeah. I
She
needed-
somehow found you that.
she
God
found
knows
me
where.
that. She came back,
She found you a puff.
and then I needed a Hot Pocket, and she came back with a Hot Pocket and pizza bagels.
How do you get a
And
Hot
then
Pocket?
on the way, and then like she came back, hung out, and then I was like, I need a puff, and then she went, fucking got a puff, came back, and then we all 4 of us watched Barack Obama act like. David
No, we
Attenborough.
were actually watching Is It Cake?
Oh,
first.
Is It Cake? You're right.
Wow.
It was
You were
Kelsey and
saying that
Charlie.
show.
It was Kelsey and Charlie.
What was
Remember that?
shitty
Oh,
about
it
it?
was Charlie, wasn't it?
Yeah, that first night. But yeah. So we get barged in on. We're like, listen, we're not gonna go party with you guys because we're just kind of wigged out right now. We need to sleep for obvious reasons. And they're like, well, at least watch this show called Is It Cake? And we're like, okay. Have you guys heard of this show?
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of that.
I wanted to watch it.
It's so Mikey Day.
You were telling me he did a really
Yeah.
shitty job or something.
No. Listen, it's just like some of the scripted. Like I don't know. It's just like the cheesiest show of all time.
Yeah,
Right.
cheesy.
But like
comedy.
it's also like so amusing for some reason. It's like they'll have these 4 bakers like go head to head against each other, and you know like those really realistic looking cakes. I'm sure you've seen like the viral videos,
TikTok.
the
Of course.
TikToks. Yeah.
All over TikTok.
So basically they'll it's like Mikey Day hosting. I don't know what his baker affiliation is, but there might be some. And he'll basically like spin around this shelf that has like 6 different cakes. It's not cakes, 6 different like food items like tacos, but then one of them is a cake that the chef made, and the judges have to guess it. And like if they get it right, they like don't get money, but if the judges get it wrong, then the baker gets money because he fooled them.
Yeah.
I don't know, very interesting concept, but it was kind of amusing when you're off shrooms because when you'd see him cut into like a fucking like a bag of money, but it was like cake. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Can you walk up to the cakes and look
No.
at them?
No,
You
they
just,
have to inspect from
stand
afar.
How far?
I'd say like roughly 15 feet.
I would guess
What?
15.
That's
About
hard.
15?
How are you
Yeah, that is
supposed to?
It did look kind of difficult, you know?
But they're judges. They're made for that.
They
The
also
judges.
put like photos on like the big screen so they could see, and they're like, that one looks a little too flaky, like or like not flaky enough. That
Those
bun.
tomatoes don't look real.
Yeah,
or
those
something.
tomatoes look a little too shiny, like shit like that.
Wow.
So that
But,
was good. That
Yeah, I
was
think
interesting.
once the girls left, we were like, let's switch this.
You watched some Barack Obama.
We watched the National Geographic show, or National Parks show, which
I
is
can't
crazy.
wait to see it.
It's so good visually. I think it's like the dopest to date. But like, it's just so hard after watching Attenborough for years to like fully come to terms with it.
Yeah,
Right.
You know, like I'm like, damn, this would
it's shot super cool though.
it's shot super well.
It's just gonna keep getting better, that kind of stuff
Yeah.
visually. Because
Did you guys-
Oh my god, yeah.
Did you guys go to sleep when we got back after you
Yeah.
grabbed your pizza?
Oh, yeah.
every night we fell asleep right around 2 a.m. and then woke up right around 10.
I was
pretty solid.
destroyed from
But it
that
was
walking
yeah.
and the
We
dust.
talked about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. How many steps a day were we clocking on average? Like 15 to 20K.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
I feel it
insane.
in my lower back, my lower left, like back and
Oh
hip.
my God.
It's
Even in
sore.
my feet.
My
I
feet.
Yeah,
feel
my
it.
feet were sore.
We walked
too.
30 miles in 3 days. Like actually.
Yeah,
Which
for
is
sure.
unbelievable.
Marathon man.
Like we walked more than a marathon over the course of the weekend.
Yeah.
We were talking like I don't know how these guys did it. Like we're sober and this shit is painful. Like
I think
Well,
that's
I
why.
think
the
it
only
was
way I'd be
easier for
able
us
to
because
do
we
it,
weren't
yeah,
sober.
I was gonna say the only way I'd be able to do it is if I was on your level.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
that
it was
was
easier.
hard.
Like, I don't think I could do it sober.
it was definitely it was tiring. There was
Yeah.
no like mid like other than the performances and seeing all your friends. There was no other like piece of excitement to keep you going.
Yeah.
Like the
It
drugs
was
or the alcohol
exhausting.
would do.
Yeah, yeah.
For anybody.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
Just
that
that-
was fueling. That was like fueling my steps.
It
I
was
will
so
say-
much fun though, the way we did it, like staying. We were just talking about that today, laying by the pool all day and
Oh,
then
yeah.
going
Recovery
like late
mode.
at night where the weather's so nice. It
Yeah.
feels like you're in Hawaii.
No, it wasn't
it was
nice because I
great.
feel like every day we had a good little chance to get some sun and recover.
Yeah.
I think like almost like like the best part, or like it's whatever, but one of the best parts was the daytime by the
Yeah.
pool,
For
like
sure.
having drinks. Everybody's like, last night was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever, like
Yeah.
The
just
Telling
recap,
little goofy
Yeah.
stories and
talking
stuff.
about what artists we missed, and if people saw them, they'd tell us how it was.
and everybody's
Free
all
food.
wonky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone feels weird. And you guys were at the main house, which we would always be at every day, and like people would come by because that's where all the food was being served and the drinks were. So like you would kind of get a nice little
Yeah.
It just naturally created like
rotation of like bodies.
a good culmination of humans, you know.
So then we wake up Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
The hurt-
Yeah. Woke up great Saturday morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the day you're like, I only got 4 hours of sleep, but I feel great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Saturday was when I pushed through all the way. Yeah. I mean, it was a fucking. Didn't sleep at all, but woke up. Who played Saturday?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Saturday was Billie
That
Eilish.
was Brockhampton.
Brockhampton.
I think we went straight to Brockhampton
Whoa.
first, right?
Saturday was nuts.
We saw, yeah.
Brockhampton, I gotta say, like that set really fucking like inspired me in like a
So
weird way.
sick.
I'm just like, yo, I just want to be on stage with like my best homies like at Coachella. I remember we were all talking about it. But I'm like-
100%.
I'm like, bro, we need to be on one of these fucking stages in the next 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is. It's attainable, bro. And I was
it
like,
will happen.
because I'm like, you know their backstory, right? They just all met on like this Kanye West forum, like meetup, I guess, in like somewhere in California. It might have been in like Texas or some bullshit. I don't know. But then they all like, were I guess we're like Kanye West fanboys. And
really?
they just
know
fucking
that.
connected. They're like, let's all just start making music together. They all moved into like this like little rundown crib in
Mhm.
South Central LA type shit. In-house videographer, all kind of just, you know, thugging it out in this crib all together. And like within 2-3 years time, like they just had a big cult like fan base because they had an in-house editor, in-house.
Yeah.
Wow,
And it's
that's
dope because
crazy.
then they, you know, I mean, we all saw that crowd at Coachella.
Dude, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
And I like that about them is because they kind of like bring their roots with them. Like we saw them probably 10 plus times just like walking around on the other days that they didn't perform, like going to other artists, like not having an ego. Like
Yeah.
obviously some people literally like Harry Styles, he can't go stand in the middle of Coachella. Like it just wouldn't work. But these guys are like in that perfect middle ground where their group is very well known and their music is well known.
By a good like niche of humans. you know?
Yeah, but to the point where they can have, you know, probably 10,000 people in their crowd at Coachella, but at the same time they can walk around and enjoy all these other artists
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
have an ego about like,
Totally.
you know, I don't know, they just seem
Mhm.
dope as fuck.
Yeah, they were.
But that
great.
was inspiring that performance.
Yeah. It was sick.
Bro, Jared Leto was just like on the move.
Yeah, Jared Leto didn't give a
Oh my
fuck.
God.
I swear I saw him just like 8 times, just like just
so many
lurking
times.
around.
I love him.
Finally Geneva was like,
I blew him
I
a
love
kiss.
you, and he like caught the
Are
kiss.
you like a
He's
big
Yeah.
Leto girl?
I love Jared Leto.
You don't
He's
listen to
just
like the
so
hype and the
sick.
rumors, right? Like,
Wait, what rumors?
oh God.
he's like a creepy
I don't wanna
guy,
break your
apparently.
I don't know anything about anybody.
I don't believe
to
it,
be
bro.
honest.
He's
Like,
way
I don't
too
know.
nice.
I mean, I don't know. They could like. They
Wait,
could
what are
literally
the rumors?
He's
I don't
like-
know. Just Hollywood.
He's like a cult leader.
He like grooms young women type
Okay,
vibe.
but like everyone loves MGK. Sorry if anyone knows him here, but he's done some
That shit was
nasty stuff on Twitter with like saying stuff about little
Oh, I've
girls.
seen.
I've seen.
Really?
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
and that's like actual facts. Like it's on Twitter. It's really.
I like
gross.
don't know anything about anything really, but like especially in that lane,
Yeah.
Jared Leto I love his acting. That's what I'm basing my opinion
Yeah, I
of
like
him off of.
Yeah.
But he also just seems super
You guys
nice
like
in person.
Morbius, huh?
I liked
I
Morbius.
liked
Okay.
that movie. Okay,
I mean, I'm definitely gonna see it. Like,
It was
probably when it comes out
entertaining.
on
No,
streaming
see it,
platforms.
see it,
I'm sure
yeah.
I'll watch it.
It's not
But
a
it's just like,
superhero movie.
yeah, like some people, like I know your brother said it was just like so confusing, and they felt like they missed half the movie. They were also stoned when they went to go see it.
Yeah, you
It-
won't
but
feel like it was a waste of time. I know
Like,
that's a
yeah, like
guarantee.
I'm sure it would captivate me regardless. You know what I'm saying?
It was really good, but it's a Marvel movie, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have no idea how that it's so weird that that's a Marvel movie because it's just not at all what you think it is.
It's almost like a thriller.
It's like
Doesn't
it's
feel like a
scary,
Marvel
to
movie
be honest.
necessarily.
Like you have to get used to what goes on to be able to watch it. It's
Yeah.
really
It's
weird.
creepy.
You
yeah.
you guys should go to Leto's cult for the summer and see.
so down.
Okay.
Have you heard about this? He
No.
literally will have like his 30 Seconds to Mars fans, or I guess probably just his fans. I think 30 Seconds to Mars puts it on though, his band, and like they all like perform there and sing songs with each other, like with the crowd. But like everybody's dressed in like these white garments.
Oh, it's like an actual.
They do
cult.
like people like their fans will pay like $5,000 to $10,000 for like the week-long retreat, whatever. It's on this like small island somewhere. I don't know where, but he's like literally dressed like Jesus Christ. It's crazy, and everyone else is like wearing these matching white outfits, And
Is that why he has his hair like that?
I think
Yeah.
that's just who he is.
and
though.
like
they refer
people
to
who were
him-
there were saying like you're supposed to refer to him as like
Your Highness or something.
it's not like Your Highness, but there's like
Like a
some
god?
sort of
My
like holy
lord.
name that you're supposed to refer to him as.
Really?
And like
Yeah.
everyone's like it's a. I think Jared himself even tweeted like, you guys don't get how you're not sure how we get down. It's a cult. This isn't a fan base. It's a cult. Which like
I don't know.
you could just be saying that terminology, but it seems like fucking. It seems intense.
It's a bit weird.
It seems like a big old Leto worship.
I
You
feel
know?
like there's a lot of like conspiracies behind like celebrities and
Yeah.
having cults or like being in Scientology or being Satanists or selling their souls to the devil. Like
Yeah.
there's
Of course.
so much.
It could
that-
literally
What?
just be like a band. Like it could just be like a band weekend. You know, like it could
I
be
know.
something so not that
I
intense.
just don't. That's why it's like you can't entertain it.
You know,
at
the media
all.
tries to spin shit.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you like literally know the person. But I love him. I love his work. I love his work. He's so talented.
Yeah, he's sick.
It is.
You guys have to watch
Insane.
House of
Dallas-
Gucci.
Dallas Buyers Club was like
I've never
the
seen that.
dopest.
I
House of
haven't
Gucci,
seen
you won't
that
even know
either.
he's in it.
I didn't realize
He's
he was
like one of the
in
main
Dallas
characters,
Buyers either. Yeah, we definitely need to watch that because he plays like the I think the trans or gay like cancer patient or
Oh, I've
in the
heard of
hospital,
this.
and
I've
like
heard of this.
I had no idea it was him until the movie was over, and like I saw the credits. And I'm
That's
like,
incredible.
what? It was
The
it was
fact that
insane.
you
He
can-
He had to lose so much weight, but
yeah, that is incredible.
yeah, he was on a vibe.
But I blew him a kiss and I said I love you, and he
Yeah,
accepted
and he's
it.
like,
and he stared at
I
me
love
for like a
Morbius.
good minute. I was like, what? What?
He was
What?
seeing if you would work for the cult.
"Hey, should we abduct
Yeah.
her?"
She could be a good recruiter.
yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Okay, so what? So
Saturday,
Okay.
who
Ooh.
headlined that night? Billy was fucking
Patrick
electric.
Mahomes.
You guys left before.
Oh,
you guys left right
Patrick
before.
Mahomes at
Patrick
Brockhampton. I
Mahomes.
was like, fuck.
You know what's funny?
He's larger than life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you're like sitting around him. Did you just turn that off?
Just turn it off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it hasn't been off. all the time.
You're like around him and you're just like, bro, like not even just the money or like the talent, but just like the influence that he has
The
on the
presence.
game that we all
Yeah.
love so
Well, it's
much.
really because he was your fantasy QB. You know. For,
well, of course, like
I-
that guy.
I like love him. Like I'm not even I'm a serious fan of him, and I know
can't
nothing about him.
I can't imagine how much you had to hear about him during the football
Oh,
season.
I've
Well,
taught-
that's why I saw him. I was like, shut up. That no, I'm not even kidding. I
You
was
remember that
like,
one-
That's not him.
You remember that one day we were like trying to prank G, and we were feeding
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We were feeding you lines. Be like,
Yeah.
yo, Patrick has been throwing way less interceptions in the last couple games. Like, you know, like it was like a big TikTok
Shit
trend.
that, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
shit
was
that
funny.
your girlfriend just shouldn't know.
Yeah, things that your girlfriend shouldn't know. G saw right
I
through it,
really
though.
love
I was like,
Patrick
come on.
Mahomes.
Yeah, he's great. He's
He's
great.
cool.
He was like, or she was like, he's huge, and I was like, he's actually
he's
like a
big.
smaller QB. He's like
Mhm.
not. He's like 6'2".
It's
But
crazy
he
how
actually is beefy. You know, he's got a lot of size to
it's
him.
crazy how in
That's
relativity to the NFL, like that's still like a kind of small dude. You know.
Yeah, he's small. I
He
mean,
really
his
is.
whole line is like 6'7".
Wait, how big are? Wait, what's his?
A lot of
what is
QBs
he?
are like
Oh,
6'5".
quarterback.
Yeah. Some are
Because they
smaller
can,
though.
you know,
That's crazy. How big is? Wait, how big is Tom Brady?
6'4".
6'4".
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is
I'm-
he big too?
No, well, he probably
Where
has
it
some
counts,
size
I'm
to him.
sure.
He's got size. Yeah, he's got a lot of size to him.
He's definitely like 225, right?
Whatever happened to what's his
Drew Brees?
name?
Come on, you know
no,
these. Come on,
wait, I
Aaron
know it because
Rodgers?
my dad, I think, used to love him.
Russell Wilson,
Brett
no,
Favre.
the big,
Brett Favre.
no,
Peyton Manning.
Joe Montana. Your dad's too
Dan
young for
Marino.
Joe Montana.
no, maybe Peyton Manning. No, not Peyton.
Peyton
Manning.
Manning, Eli
Brett
Manning.
Favre.
The brothers. Oh wait,
Peyton
Eli
and
and
Eli.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whatever happened.
They
to
both
them? Are they
retired.
done? Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they're
done.
retired.
They graduated.
They're retired.
They're retarded.
They're retired.
Sorry. That was against the rules.
Now they have a whole Monday Night Football thing. Your dad actually watches it. I always walk in when I fill up my water.
Gee, you have to do the. Oh my god, I'm just thinking. You have to do that trend where you show your girlfriend the sports team
Oh.
logos and she has to guess the name of them.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I know
Yeah.
all the. I can name.
You
every-
do.
If you, excuse me. Yes, I do. If you list off a city, I'll tell you what.
Seattle,
The Seahawks.
Minnesota.
Like something. Wait, I don't know. Give me a
You're
hint.
50%. New Orleans,
I know that one.
Miami.
Dolphins.
Good
How'd
job.
you know
I knew
that?
you'd know that one in Seattle. New York is a trick question.
New York.
Yeah.
There's two.
What? Oh, Giants and 49er. No, that's San Francisco.
That's
Good
good. You
job.
know that though.
She probably knows
Giants.
over 16.
How do we get down to the festival?
Yeah, how'd we get to the festival? What's-
PJs.
No, not
The New
Jets.
York PJs.
Just Jets.
The New York G5s.
New York Jets.
New York private jets.
The New York
Pretty good
private
at
jets.
it.
Private jets. Wait, what else? Give me another one.
Oh no, just
49ers.
LA.
Yeah. Well, this is a tricky one because don't we have two?
Yeah. Who
We
won the
do.
Super Bowl?
Oh, I didn't watch that.
It's kind of like
It's a
it's an
horse.
animal.
It's a horned animal.
Yeah.
Rams.
Yep.
And
I think they
And-
won in '99, my birth year.
Who?
And the Lightning?
Your neighbor
What?
is
Shocking.
Lightning.
Oh, Chargers. Weren't they San Diego?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how you know she's a little deeper cut than most girls.
She
That's,
is.
yeah, that is what I'm saying.
She knows about franchise switches.
By the end of
That's
this
impressive.
next season, she'll know every single one because we'll be watching.
I'll be
every
watching
Game.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, we're gonna make you a
So
super.
who does he play for?
We're gonna make you a
Geneva?
super fan in time.
Who does he play for?
I
Patrick
can
Mahomes.
tell you in a
What
minute.
color at least?
What color?
Yeah.
What color
What
is
color?
I
his team?
couldn't even tell you any colors.
Well, yeah, no, you know
No,
that.
like
Hold
the
on.
jersey
Patrick
colors.
Mahomes.
Think about it. He's
Can you
number
give me
15.
three options? Because I
Red, green, or blue?
Wait, I don't want colors. I'm
I
saying
thought you said options.
yeah, but for like
The Las Vegas
Good night.
Raiders,
Las Vegas Raiders.
the Kansas City Chiefs, or the
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears.
oh Chiefs, huh?
Good job.
Yeah.
That's good.
Multiple choice.
Wait, okay.
We'll count it.
So the who does Tom Brady play for? The
Tampa
Buccaneers.
Bay Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you think the Chiefs and the Buccaneers thing look or like they should be the same logo or something?
You're saying you think they should be?
Well, they look
It's because they're
identical,
both
right?
red.
Are you saying they look similar?
They
I
both
don't
have
know.
red.
The Buccaneers,
No, the Buccaneers-
like
they have, like,
logo
brown in there,
really
though.
confuses me. Because doesn't it look like a pirate?
It's like a pirate. The Chiefs
It's
is
a-
like an arrowhead. You know. They're
Yeah, but what's a buccaneer?
hey. Well, listen, we'll get you up to speed. All right. You
Isn't
just need
it a
couple,
pirate?
You just need a couple more
Is it?
seasons.
It
Think a
sounds like an
buccaneer is like a
animal.
pirate.
A
You'll be able-
Buccaneer- It sounds like a buck.
Yeah, it sounds like a buck.
They're
Is
pretty
a
like,
buccaneer a
they're
pirate?
pretty different to me. They're
A
it's like a
bucket-
seaboard man who like goes on the ocean and fights like Davy Jones and shit. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's what I'm assuming.
Okay, Tom Brady,
He's cool, right?
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad though. I'd give you like a C
A
minus
C minus
for right now.
That's actually very, very accurate. Probably
good.
like a
76.
76.
I got
Yeah,
two
76.
wrong.
Yeah, but we had to give you a
Got
couple
a lot
multiple
wrong.
choices in the mix. You know. Listen, hey, that's passing. All right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys left before Billy on Saturday night,
Yes, we
Oh, back
watched
to-
vicariously through
which
it.
was definitely actually one of my favorite sets. Would you not say?
Well, I've already seen her, so I don't
That
really
was
care to
just
see her.
like-
Because we met up with like Tana and Chris and Diablo and that kind of gang,
Mhm.
Kyla, you know, all them,
Mhm.
and they were just on great energy. Like
Yeah, of course.
we're like, let's go to Billy. Fucking Diablo and Tana were like Billy's super fans. Like just fucking
Oh, really?
literally just like like whenever any new song would come on.
Really?
I knew like a good grip of her catalog, but it was
It was just a cool
crazy.
show.
Like she's really good live.
She's sick live.
Did she
I mean-
play the new album? Because I don't know a single song off her
I
new
actually
album.
couldn't tell you a single song she played.
When
Yeah,
the party's over, I know she
That's
played
why
that.
I was
That
like
was dope.
nervous of going because I've seen her. I saw her before like 2 years ago. When was it? Like 3 years ago? Last Coachella.
2018 when she put
did she
out.
play Coachella?
Yeah, that was crazy.
maybe 2019.
That was cool.
It was a
But
good
I
set.
don't know anything off her new album, and I thought she was only gonna play that. So I
I
did.
feel like a lot of them were like songs I knew. So I feel like she might have done a couple from the new album, but she
Yeah.
didn't play all her popular shit. She brought out fucking Damon Albarn from Gorillaz,
That's
Yeah.
insane.
And
Which-
Khalid.
which was just
Yeah,
bro.
Khalid.
When I tell you probably the most like juiced up I was any of the 3 nights was when it sounds like almost my
That's
dad's
so
laugh
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
in the beginning of Feel Good Inc. And then boom, and that bass line comes in.
I wish
Bro,
we
everyone in the
saved
crowd
that.
turns and looks at each other and was just like,
Holy
"No
fuck.
fucking way!" And everyone's just jumping.
Did she
bro.
sing?
No.
No, she just let Damon do his thing.
Yeah,
That's
as you
hard.
should.
That's
And
like how like
it was-
Karol G brought out Tiesto and let him like just do a
Yeah.
whole song.
yeah, I was wondering why Tiesto. I was like, I didn't see
I
him on
thought
the.
Carol G was a male rapper the whole time. This
Yeah.
whole time,
thought of
I
Karol
had
G?
no,
That's
no,
what
No,
he said.
literally-
because I saw Carol G on whose song?
Pop Smoke.
Yeah, Pop Smoke
Oh.
featuring
And
Carol
she-
G.
and
Saw the
stretching.
My hands
thumbnail.
are asleep.
I just thought it was a man.
Carol G and Pop Smoke
Really
are
shocked
kind of
me.
similar vibes. Though.
I mean, they look the exact.
they look the
same.
exact same.
Yeah, and the tones really.
And the tones, yeah. It's pretty nuts.
All their music videos are like the same.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
Have you ever seen them in the same place at once?
No, not since 20.
Never in the same room. I don't think. they
Yeah,
ever
no.
have.
Yeah. Whoa.
That was a bad joke. Sorry, that's my bad.
No. I mean, fucking yeah.
That was like a
was-
comedian joke, and I'm not a
I
comedian.
was
You know.
gonna say
It was-
something.
It was a good night though.
Set.
You guys would have liked Billy's set, but you left right before that, right?
Yeah,
You guys got on the
I
road.
was ready to get.
Yeah,
out of
we
there.
left at for some reason every night. The like David, Zane, Todd, Natalie, they all left
They were out of there
early.
Really?
And so that
Did
night,
you mob with them?
Sat-
Yeah.
Saturday was Neon Carnival, Was that what it's
Yep.
called?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they all were like super lit and on one, and we filled up a sprinter. We were waiting to like 2 of us in the sprinter, and we kept calling guests. It was like probably like 30, 40 minutes had gone by. I was like, dude, I totally get the whole situation. Like, you want to leave with like a full sprinter, but like it's been 40 minutes. Like, this sprinter could be back by now. Like, can we please just go? And right as I hung up the phone then, because she was like, I'm so sorry, but you can't. I kind of understood. I totally
appeared.
understood. But they all appeared. We took them to Neon Carnival, and then we went back to the compound with like, I think, Heath and one woman, I forget her name.
Yeah, we
but
jacuzzi.
we jacuzzied that night.
Yeah,
I made a
I saw those
smoothie.
stories. I was like,
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it was
such
so
a vibe.
nice.
So I didn't really regret not seeing Billie. As cool as she is, I was just like, just dead. Like,
I feel you.
if it were any other situation, I would have definitely.
if you
stayed
really
to
wanted
watch
to
it.
get like a good day 3 in, like it was probably about time to call
Yeah.
it type shit.
But then you guys kind of stayed up. Did you go to Neon Carnival or no?
No.
No, we got back. It took us like an hour and a half. Shout out to Steve. Held us down.
Steve's a beast.
Great
He
driver.
Yeah,
driver.
we love Steve.
He's the one. Yeah, he's the one who drove you guys back
Yeah.
yesterday.
Mhm.
And me and Sammy, we were like playing him all our music, just like chopping.
He was
shit,
telling
you
me
know,
in the
we were
car, he's
flipping.
like, "You guys are really talented."
Oh
yeah,
I
we-
was like, "Thanks, dude. How do you know?"
we kind of like we're just chopping it up. It was actually a nice drive on the way back.
It was
Just
nice.
me and Sammy and his wit.
Oh, really? That night?
And serotonin.
And
Serotonin was in there too.
Serotonin. She's a sweet girl.
She was so
Yeah,
nice.
serotonin.
Who's
All
that?
weekend.
She was really
You don't know
nice.
serotonin?
She was
She was-
maxed out. That's
She
for
got
sure.
lost this weekend.
No, is this a nickname or are you actually talking about serotonin?
Serotonin.
No, it's because they were completely wrong.
Serotonin,
Yeah.
the drug, or like whatever.
You
it
even
is.
We drank a
texted-
little.
really?
We
It,
drank a little
like-
Molly water. You know. We can
You
say it. Ooh.
texted the group. I'm in the hot tub at this point. You're like, I'm rolling. You
Oh
know?
yeah, I'm rolling.
And
Yeah,
this
This
is
is
all the guests.
This is the
people.
group with all the employees too. Yeah, that we like just
like
met
all
the day
the
before.
staff. Yeah,
But they probably were having like good chuckle
They
about
loved
it.
they
Yeah.
probably
They-
had to deal with so
much.
much. Like, it's actually incredible how much everyone worked that week.
It was very well organized too.
very
You know
well executed.
The John and Vinny's crew, their hours are like what they say it was 12 to 2.
Well, that was a
Or not
Coachella
12 to-
worker
oh
that
yeah,
we were
that
talking
was a
to.
Coachella worker. The John and Vinny's, I think they like got 3 hours of sleep a night.
Well, most of
'Cause
the
they had to
workers
be
like
up,
didn't sleep.
cook.
Cater. They were catering
Yeah,
everything.
fuck.
yeah.
That's crazy.
They worked hard. That was sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
I
worked
loved all
hard.
their food. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
so we went to bed probably around 2. Were you guys? Did you go? You stayed up?
we literally just went by our pool and okay. Wow. So yeah, we just went by our pool when we got back, and like
Smoked a joint.
a few
calmed
like
down.
random people from other compounds like wandered in.
Wait, at night? This was at night.
This was at night, and we were literally just having like a really chill
It was
poolside
like 2 or
vibe.
3, right? 2 or 3, probably.
Yeah, well then when we got back, then it was like 4:30. I was like someone mentioning about going to bed. I was like, yeah, it's pretty quiet here. I'm about ready to
Mhm.
hit the hay. And then Sammy's like, all right, night. I'll probably be in the room in a little bit. We were sleeping in the same room, by the way, but like bunch of pillows in between us, obviously.
Oh,
You weren't touching?
Right.
No, there's no
we
way.
would never touch.
But so I go into my room,
Right.
and then I don't hear Sammy like the rest of the night. I pass out instantly right when my head hits the pillow. I wake up, still just like me in the room. I'm like, oh, I wonder where Sammy ended up. And
Like, this is like 10 a.m. the next day.
yeah, he comes like crawling back in the room at noon, and he's like, I still see it in his eyes. Like he's like, there's
Still like
something
zooted.
going on there.
Wait, was that the 6 a.m.?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
That's yeah.
yeah,
You're like, bro,
yeah.
I'm still
He went to
fully
bed. I
faded.
was like so tired too, and then right as I was walking to like a different house to see what was going on, a few people pulled up, and they were on a vibe.
Just in a little shockwave through your
Yeah,
spine.
sent a huge shockwave, and then yeah, like 6:30, I made a decision to continue the night, and
That's heavy.
and then yeah, that went till about 9:30. Took a bath, fell in love, and then fell asleep for like 2 hours. Woke up, and now it's Sunday.
Who'd you fall in love with?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Sarah. It was Sarah again.
Serotonin.
Sammy,
Yeah.
well, you know Sammy. Like every weekend he goes like a festival or like vacation. There's got to be a rom com that's involved. You know,
What's so?
He's seen too many at this
especially
point.
That, like,
Sammy wishes his life was a full-time rom-com.
No, it is though.
it is.
God,
He's always in the midst of a rom com.
There's waves.
there's waves.
There's
But
waves.
but places like where we were in that cul-de-sac, it's so perfect for it because everyone's so on like such a good vibe. Everyone's so pretty. Everyone's like, we're all drinking and having fun. Is everything working?
Yeah, 45 minutes. I was just seeing what time we were at.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's a perfect place for rom-com. And so I had to at least do one of them.
Yeah.
But like, fuck, it's crazy now because I'm like, fuck, that really was so great.
It's such a good memory in your bank now.
Yeah, great memory bank. But we'll
Yeah.
see if the rom-com continues.
I remember you
or
were
not.
feeling amazing actually when I saw you right around 11 a.m. I came and ate my eggs and my bacon.
You
I
were
took a picture of
surprisingly-
you guys.
He was surprisingly up, you know.
That was when
about
I
2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you were like, I got no sleep, but I feel great. Like this shouldn't
happening.
be.
Like once you
No.
got your first drink in you on Sunday and like got out to the pool, like I would not have been able to tell. Like there's no shot I would have been able to tell.
Yeah, I got lucky.
So pretty much the same thing happened on Sunday. We chilled in the pool, but we made it a point to like, yo, let's leave at 4 or
A little
4:30
earlier.
Yeah.
so we can see things when we're at the festival instead
Yeah.
of like just being wandering dark bats.
It
Sunday was
was
like the EDM
hot.
day. Sunday was
Sunday
like the
we,
big,
like-
just like pumping house music all
I
night.
felt
That
like I was
was
on Molly. It was so fun.
That was.
I didn't
so
know
much
who was the
fun.
guy we went to. Solomon.
Solomon
is
so
a
sick.
vibe.
I wasn't familiar with him, but he was
Such a vibe.
such a vibe. I was like,
And we kind of ran with the whole crew of the compound. We were with
Yeah.
like 15 people
Yeah.
all night. We didn't walk from place to place with them, but we would always be at the same shows. It was like Solomon to Duke Dumont to
Yeah.
Doja,
Yeah.
and then finally the weekend.
yeah, I feel like everyone was kind of syncing up at the same.
But that
stages.
Solomon to Duke Dumont was like, I was
The visual.
on a vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I-
probably-
It's like just
Yeah.
music you don't even have to dance to because your body's just doing
Just does
it for
it.
you.
Yeah, it does
You're
it
like,
for you.
whoa.
You probably really felt like you were on Molly.
I felt fully intoxicated.
I
Between
remember looking at you during. I just like when Olivia took that video of you that we were watching that she
Oh
showed
my
you.
god.
I think it was during Duke Dumont. Like I look over at Sammy and he's just
you're just mesmerized.
Like,
I was,
so
like,
mesmerized.
No, I was in a trance.
Like, at a
It was
loss
so
for
Looking
good.
at the
everything.
lights, like holy fuck.
oh yeah, Duke Dumont.
Bro.
Like that might have been one of my favorite sets of the weekend too. He took
Yeah, that was crazy.
took me
That
to a
was
crazy
fun.
place.
Yeah.
Spiritually. I was like,
Bozzy's like dripping, like dripping. He's like, I love you, bro.
Bro, he
Like, I love you, man. That's great. That's great. You
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
to tell me what you're
That
on
was
right now.
like, bro, it makes me like sad. Like, I could literally cry right now. I almost started crying thinking about it. But like, those moments are so fucking beautiful.
Everyone's at
Yeah.
their purest. Everyone is
It's
like
so
no
crazy.
ego.
That's a good.
We're
feeling.
having dance fun right now.
Yeah, it's just insane.
That makes you look at music from a different perspective. The live music aspect of like festivals, it's like
the camaraderie, like
it
in the
is
crowd.
so important to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like
yeah.
this needs to happen all the time, all over the world, forever.
And
Yeah.
think about it. This
Isn't
was like everyone's first festival. I feel like that we were with like
Mhm.
since fucking 2019, dude, which is crazy, or
Yeah.
like maybe early 2020. But
And especially like there's no guilt. You know, everyone we're with it like has influence, and I'm sure that we've all found ourselves in a position in the last like 2 years where like maybe we're somewhere, but in our hearts we feel like, is it wrong for me to be here? Like if I get caught like seen here, like I'm not a fucking massive celebrity or anything, but like I do have some influence, and I don't want to give people like the wrong idea of like, oh, you should be going out and like going crazy
Oh,
when this
yeah.
massive pandemic's going on.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
it's like completely
Gone.
behind us.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
now I get where you're coming.
That
yeah.
like
Yeah, I was
there is
gonna
no
say,
guilt where like
it's like we went to Miami, like, and everyone
we
was bitching
almost
us out.
couldn't talk about
Yeah.
it,
Yeah, we had, like it's like
even though it
we ended up
literally
posting
wasn't.
stories and shit, and everyone was,
Well, no one
in Miami
knew.
there wasn't like a mask mandate and shit, and they ended up having a lot of the best, like
Yeah. Numbers.
COVID, like numbers, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, I remember that like kind of underlying anxiety.
But I never
trip
felt
like
that
that.
anxiety at once this weekend.
Not once.
And I was posting stories myself and making sure that I was like out, you know, we were
Yeah.
all out there.
Your mom wasn't telling you to post your stories, or
yeah, like, you know, it's just like it was
Yeah.
COVID was such a shitty time, and I felt like kind of like
oh, and for the coat, yeah,
it was just great that like
it was great.
because everyone we were with has influence, and like no one
Yeah.
felt like, oh, I shouldn't be here, or like I shouldn't be posting. Like
Yeah.
it was just a free time where everyone's like, fuck yeah, we're back.
And I feel like the group of humans that was all in the cul-de-sac, like we were all, like everyone knows each other, but like
Yeah.
a lot, at least for me, like a lot of them was it's like a hey, what's up, like dap up, but like because of this weekend, everybody became like super close,
Yeah,
which is just cool. Cause I mean, everyone was cool there. It just,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
nice. It
and the
was a good
drugs
group.
make you vulnerable, and I feel like everyone was like,
Yeah, it's like I love you, and it's like
Yeah,
I don't
like,
even really know you, but I
dude.
love you. Like now we actually love each other.
yeah. And the
Oh,
breakfast
yeah,
like
it-
debriefs were just great,
And everyone's like fucking zombieing out there, like so good
Sure.
morning.
literally.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it was great seeing everyone in like a a nice natural habitat.
And the
Swedish
girls
house-
like there's so many like they're like like indie girls, you know,
Mhm.
which I think are like my favorite type of girls because they just don't care about
They don't
like
care.
Just a lot of like
the
flowing
extra
garments,
shit.
you know.
Yeah, and they're just like so happy to like. Do you need anything? Like,
Oh, you
know,
like
vice
the
versa.
the flowy garments?
There's
like
a lot
the
of flowy
boho?
garments
like the
and
bohemian.
a lot of
vibe.
lack
like
of worries,
that?
you know.
I think it's so.
Oh my
cute.
gosh, I can't stand
Yeah,
it.
it's a vibe.
Really?
No offense.
Well, not if it's too
I
flowy, you know. It's
cannot.
like don't wear a dress that's like basking 20 feet in the wind behind you, but like
I
you
think
know,
it's adorable, especially for Coachella. It's
Really?
like so perfect.
if you got like some
It's
nice
not my
baggy
vibe.
sleeves and like you know, looks like you might take off at any moment, I'm into it.
Fly away. Yeah, I
it's
don't like
great.
it, but
I don't know
True
how
song.
Swedish House Mafia got the position that they were in.
Or how they got the best of me, so to speak.
or
I mean, there was one moment that was insane. Obviously.
Oh my god! Was
Okay.
this
Don't
This
you
was
worry,
Sunday.
don't you
I
worry.
actually
Oh my
loved.
fuck.
I loved that.
They were sick, but for the first 15 minutes, I was like, okay, play your one song. No offense. I know they're like a legendary group, and I believe in them, and I think they're great, and I'm glad they came back.
That was
But
sick.
then
If you
let
were
the
like a-
weekend come. You
If
know?
you're like a diehard, like yeah, I'm sure, but like yeah, I really wanted the weekend to be on.
But they were sick, good energy. I'm not hating. I'm glad they got paid a bunch of money. I just don't. I could have seen like they are equivalent to Duke Dumont or Solomon in my ideas, in my mind. So
Yeah.
like,
I feel you. Like yeah,
Really?
yeah, like they may be bigger like in terms of like notoriety, but to you as like a
just like an average,
Very
music
average, yeah,
consumer.
EDM
I
fan
loved
or-
it. Oh my gosh!
No, it
there
was
was a
super
part
dope.
where I was just like in awe.
they were shooting off fireworks too. Remember?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I was-
that's such a
I swear,
good
I saw like some
feeling.
ambers like come down, and I was like, those definitely burned the fuck out of some people. Like,
Yeah.
from some of the fireworks.
Wait, was that was like when they were starting or before they started? was
Before they
when-
started,
We
is
kept
when-
singing it.
is when I hit the ground though.
Oh, shit, we gotta
my
tell
Which
that.
we gotta
gosh.
discuss.
Because we thought the weekend was gonna come out right away, so we were getting like
We were getting
insane
early
seating.
position. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were probably like maybe like 30 people back from front stage, like right there, you know.
in the
Which
Deep
was
in the
at,
sardine
at the
pack.
time it was the back.
Yeah, but
And
about
then-
10 minutes before the concert starts, like it
Fills up.
That was
like,
horrifying.
fills.
I loathed
And I remember you
that.
and Sammy were sitting for a second, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of nice, but like, I'm just gonna stay on my feet, you know. And then
and then we
people were
stand
trying to
up.
like get past you, and we're like,
yeah.
all right, you guys should probably stand up, and then like another 5 minutes go by, and I'm like, I'm vibing, I'm on a kind of mixture of some things, you know, that I probably shouldn't have been mixing, but not like that. Like it was like, you know,
No, it was great. It was
Just
perfect.
it was like
you already took.
mushrooms. I think I like drank like a little bit of
But
like
you also didn't
a Molly
eat.
water.
You had nothing.
I
You
think I had
just
like
haven't.
I think I had one of your Adderalls to try and help power me through the day. I don't know, and
It
I
was
hadn't eaten all day
94
either.
Degrees.
It was 94 degrees, and I look over at Sammy, and I'm like, "Yo, bro, I might have to sit down, bro." Like,
And then
yeah.
Sammy looks over at me. He's like, Johnson wants to sit, but like, fuck that.
I could like see like you're sweating and like you didn't look too like
Pale?
too fucked up.
yeah, no,
nothing
and,
crazy.
and I was like,
Like, yo,
I'm
like,
probably good, but like, I started getting like a
head rush.
head rush, almost like I could feel the tunnel vision like very slowly starting to creep.
Like your
in.
eyes are sinking
And,
into
like,
your face.
I've like fainted before at a concert. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like
Lock legs.
I'm sure we've talked about this before in the
Yeah.
podcast, but the
movement.
old movement concert, and I was kind of starting to get that sensation, and I was like, I don't even remember if I said anything else to you or if I was just like out after
Oh
that.
no, like I was just like, all right, like we can head back in a little bit, and then fucking 20
You were on the
seconds later,
floor.
he comes up and like taps me, and then he starts wobbling. I'm like, oh fuck, and like I instantly felt like I was at the movement concert,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, like he just dropped,
dude.
and
Head,
passes
like,
out.
on
Like his
the
glasses
grass,
come
yeah.
off, like they're on the ground. His phone's on the ground.
Like I
his
just
hat's on the
folded.
ground.
I wish I
Yeah.
want to see like
Folded.
I want to see like
You
an overhead
literally-
video of this.
And then
so badly.
everyone like creates a circle in the
Luckily,
crowd. And they're like,
everyone's-
oh my god! Like,
yeah.
some people are like, get him water, fucking get him water.
People want to
bro,
help.
I wake up and like there's literally a dude. You good, bro? You good, bro? Handed
no,
me a
that
water
was
bottle.
the second time.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Or was that after
That
the
was the
second?
Yeah.
So
And
then
then-
there was like a 30-second pause
We
where
like,
get
he
him
was
up.
like
stand him up, and I'm
fine.
like, you good, bro? Like, let's get out of here. And then like,
He
It's
was
always the
out
one,
of
too.
it though. He
But
was
yeah,
so
you
out
kept
of
like,
it.
looking
saying
around.
like, no, like I'm good, let's stay. Because after your first pass out, you're like, it was only like 5 seconds in
Yeah.
between the two.
Yeah, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't even remember saying that, but I'm sure I was probably trying to like
Like, no, I'm good.
convince you guys that I was chilling after
Yeah.
that. Maybe.
Yeah.
But you didn't know. You were so out of it. Seriously.
No, I literally didn't. I don't remember in between the two. I only remember the one. If it was that one.
The first one, you fell like a sleeping position, like you like fell like a human, like
You were like
sideways.
this.
But then the
And your
second
head was on
time,
the ground.
you fell like into your legs.
yeah,
like-
yeah.
like,
Well, like
into a
Corey, like
frog.
me and Corey, like holding you,
yeah.
and all of a sudden, like you just start to crumble into yourself.
It's
and, like,
full body weight.
full body, and like Corey's trying to hold you, and then you just like go full body weight
Yeah,
down
like
to the
she
floor,
couldn't.
and I'm like, oh fuck, and so then we pick you up, and then like
We walk-
everyone made like a C, like split the seat, and we
It
like
was
walked
super
out.
easy
Yeah,
to
like,
get out of
like when like when people have issues or like are fucking dehydrated, everyone's so helpful. I feel like at Coachella.
Oh,
So
everyone was so helpful.
it was
bro.
easy to get out of
Festival vibe
there.
is nice.
Well,
and
at
then you're
first,
like
a group
drenched
of
in sweat.
Bro, it's crazy. I wasn't really sweating like too much before that. I wake up and like every little drop of sweat like was out like on me. Like bro.
Every
Like
pore
I was like, yo, feel my shirt like 20
It
minutes
was
later.
soaking wet.
It was like in my waistband and it was just like drenched. And I was like, how did that much sweat come out of me in like a 20, 30 second span? Like where did that come from?
Yeah, it's crazy what your body does when it's like rejecting something. You're
Then
just like,
you gave me a pear sucker, which was delicious. And I swear I saved my life.
blood sugar.
The blood sugar.
Your
Yeah.
blood sugar, water.
But that's just like, yeah, bro. Like I need to make a point to like eat fucking food.
Well, yeah.
before
Well,
that shit.
your
Like, wow.
body's like so exhausted with the heat, not having food, probably not having as much water as you should.
no sleep.
Then like being on whatever you're on, shrooms and stuff.
I hope Abel didn't see me.
Bro, and then the craziest thing, like this is all meant to be. I'm like, we're leaving where we were sitting for like 5 minutes when the Jared Leto thing happened.
Lido.
Same thing.
Oh, is that crazy that I think it's Leto? Like,
Yeah.
look at the fucking spelling. I don't
It is
fucking know. Like,
crazy.
Jesus. And then,
Relax.
like, it's not that crazy. Like,
I mean,
I'm sure like half the people who know who he is call him Leto. Like,
True. I don't even know which one it
That
is
was
right
crazy.
now.
like
No
I
idea.
don't fucking know. But we get up and I'm like, Eric, I don't say anything, but you're like, fuck, I don't have my phone. And I'm like,
Oh
let
my
me just
God.
try to call you. And you're like, bro, let's cut our losses. I was like, let me just fucking
There's
try.
no way we're going back in there to find my phone.
No,
There's
and so I call him. One ring,
First ring.
answered. Yo, Jack. I'm like, whoa, like who is this? He's like, yo, it's Jeff Whittick's photographer. I have whoever's phone this is. And I was like, oh, bro, it's Johnson's phone. Like, where can we meet? He's like, come to the YouTube station. We go to the YouTube station.
That was so cool.
like a
And we
matter
just
of
have your
it was
phone.
probably like 2 minutes after. Like
Minutes.
I fully had come to terms with like my phone is gone and
Bro,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
come
in a
back to LA and
sea
get a new one.
Of 1,000, 5, 10,
Yeah, just an
100,000
absolute
people.
sea. It's like I'm not going back in there right now. I'm fucking still drenched in sweat. Fucking yeah, bro. What was that dude's name again?
I don't know, but he's really nice.
I really owe him one because I was like, bro, you found my phone.
we'll
perfect condition.
hit Jeff and figure out exactly
Yeah,
who
we
his
gotta figure out who
photographer
his
is.
photographer was. But
He's
great
a nice guy.
I bodied a grown man
Yeah.
because that like a group of 3 guys almost walked on you, and I was like telling them to stop, and they were like, you stop, or like you move, like yeah, if you back up, like just being like giving attitude when someone's on the floor. So
She body checked him.
I did not think I could like shove
Wait,
a
what
grown
you-
man like that.
You
did.
shoved a grown man.
Oh
and then,
my gosh.
And then he flew into another grown man, and that grown man got mad at that other grown man.
No, yeah, it
She
like
was like,
almost
"Ha."
started
You
something.
just set off a chain reaction of angry grown men.
It was crazy. It was crazy, but
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks for riding for me.
Ouch.
I'm just glad I was with like a good group because like if I was with like some people that I like kind of knew, like I would have just
that's
been like,
awful.
I would have been like, damn, like obviously you guys like, I wouldn't want to have killed anyone's vibe too much.
Oh no, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean,
As long as you were fine, which I was worried for a
Yeah.
second, but then you were fine. It was like cool.
and I mean, I am like a notorious fainter. Like
yeah.
I
Same.
faint a lot for some reason. I don't know what
Yeah.
it
The
is.
second one, like the first one, I was like in my head, I'm like, hey, he's fine. Like I don't know, he's fine though. But after the second one, I was like,
How many times
like
are you gonna
it
go?
kind of flipped
No,
my
I
trip
told
for a
you,
second.
I
I
was
was
like,
like,
it's gonna
whoa,
happen
wait,
again.
what?
Yeah.
Like this could be scary. Then you got up. Like,
You survived.
you're
And
like,
we
"Whoa,
really
what's
enjoyed
up?"
the set after that. Then
Yeah.
we got your phone and we were on such a good vibe. We were like, bro, you just
Then we went to
lost your
VIP,
phone.
watched from like the more
It was a lot nicer
Spaced
in
out
VIP.
area.
Yeah, it was. Kind
That
of
is
like-
the
A
vibe,
lot
VIP.
nicer.
yeah, it was nice. And then we had to brave the Dust Bowl one more time in the middle of weekend set.
But
didn't-
then
we
we
didn't
got-
stay too
we
long for
found it
weekends. We
pretty
only stayed for a
close.
little bit, right?
We watched the first like
3, 4
5
songs, 5
yeah.
songs.
And then we actually found the car pretty quickly.
I mean, I think at that, like, on the night 3, we were like, we just knew we had to leave early if we didn't want to get fucking stuck again, you know? Because you guys did it right night 2. You left before even the headliners,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I don't know if that's right or like wrong, but like
It just makes it easier.
in terms of leaving, you know?
I mean, I think if I bought the wristband, I would be like, I'm getting every cent out of this. You know,
Yeah.
it's an
True.
expensive ticket, and maybe that's a little like arrogant of me or ignorant, but it's like
Ungrateful or something.
I didn't buy
Yeah.
it. Like
Well, whatever.
I'm seeing all these amazing artists for free. Like if I miss one, it's not a huge deal.
yeah.
No, yeah, but Sunday, you guys came to our crib because that was the big after party. The Weeknd was having his big thing after that.
Yeah, and right as I was walking in, you guys were super hungry. And so I was like, oh my God, they delivered food to all the houses.
Oh,
and I'm sure
yeah.
all the houses are here. So we snuck into every house one
except
by
for
one.
ours, right? It was
Yeah.
like all the other houses.
Literally. And we got food from we ate everyone's food.
Well, those tacos.
Those
It was
tacos.
was this when Miyu Hayes and Middler and
Yeah, exactly.
Midler and me,
Wait,
yeah.
What was that SpongeBob episode where like like they go from house to house? They're like these little worms. Someone knows, and like they eat it up, and when it's gone, they like move along, and then they eat it up.
Oh
like,
my
that was
god,
us.
you're unlocking like a deep memory in my brain right now.
That's 100% what we did. We somehow
Were those
lost
maggots?
Sammy. They may have been. They may have been
Oh, I thought
maggots.
someone was knocking
Sorry.
on the door.
Sorry.
Yeah, we were on a scavenge mission for a little bit though.
Do you remember the maggots in the sky?
Oh my god.
What were those? Were huge.
They were like they were like pterodactyls.
They
like, way,
looked
like
like
thousands of feet in the air.
flying maggots.
You sure you weren't on drugs?
I
Geneva?
swear
Wait, what
on
was
my
this?
life.
It was right before you
I
passed out.
swear. It was
Really?
right
Really?
before you
It
passed
was we were on
out.
the ground and like we were like right by everyone's butts, which was like kind of weird, but
They didn't
was
look
so
like they were
safe.
flapping. It looked like they were
They were
doing
like-
this,
yeah.
but going forward.
Yeah,
Oh, is this when you guys were sitting? on the
Yeah, they
grass?
looked like maggots. I'm not kidding. It was insane.
that was great.
That was the
hilarious.
craziest thing I've seen. Yeah.
And I showered. We went to bed like probably around 2:30 again.
We got
3.
good sleep.
Yeah, we got really good sleep that night. You guys got to go
I was
party.
well, yeah, we were in the party for a little bit. You kept going back in and out of the room.
Yeah.
I was probably in there for like an hour, and then I was like,
Did the weekend perform?
I'm
in
drained
the
from the
house?
day.
No, he was just
empty.
DJing.
He was
Just
DJing.
for fun.
Yeah, just for fun, like
Oh.
him and a little group of his friends.
Is he short?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
He looks like a short.
Yeah, he's not
A
tall.
shorty.
It was a
But I guess like like Tyga passed out at that spot too. Like
On the disco floor.
there's
Slept?
3 people. No, passed out, like fainted,
Oh,
and he was off the same shit.
he literally
'cause,
fainted?
Yeah, 3 people fainted, and it was all from I think from the same shit that we all did. But
Oh my gosh.
but I think it's just because everyone like no one ate, no one
The
drank
heat,
enough water.
I
Mhm.
swear.
I wish
the
like once I
heat.
start drinking, like I can't eat a single thing. Like
Wait,
it's
who
Really?
else
done.
fainted?
I don't know what it is.
Live.
No
Oh,
way.
really?
Tyga, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's the worst feeling on
Crazy.
the planet.
Fainting is.
I swear,
shitty.
it's the worst feeling.
but then I'm
Scary.
trying to think. Okay, so we were
I saw a story of maybe you guys drinking Don Julio at like 6 a.m.
honestly
Yeah.
all the fucking like mega celebrities that were in there that night.
Yeah.
Like the person I was most hyped to see was fucking Cody Ko.
No, bro. I saw Cody
I saw
Ko.
him. He's like, "Yo,
was
what's up,
there?
bro?" And I was like, "Oh, what's up, Cody?"
Bro,
Like,
yeah,
Cody
I'm
Ko.
hype
I just
over
like
him.
love. I just
He's
love the
sick.
dude.
Yeah.
He's such a good guy.
He's engaged.
Yeah, he's
Really
got a good
recent, right?
girlfriend.
Yeah,
or
how
fiance.
cute is that?
They're funny together. I like their content.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny how like you can just be a fan of someone more than like a worldwide phenomenon. Like,
yeah.
I don't
100%.
know, like also all those people are so typical nowadays.
Yeah.
It's funny that like some of the girls we were with kept coming into our room and they're like, "Oh my god, little baby is so cute out there." Like I would literally like fuck little baby, and I was like,
How old
I was
is
like,
he?
"Yo, do you guys really
Isn't
like?"
he
think
20?
it's- I mean, maybe
Young.
he's carrying
Oh.
himself with like an adorable presence. He is kind of cute. The more I think about it, like he's kind of
He's very
adorable in
cute.
a weird way.
He's very adorable.
But yeah, it was just funny because I would be in the room and I was just kind of like wired, but like I just didn't want to be around a ton of people.
hmm
And Sammy and Hayes just kept coming back and forth. Oh, let's go on another scouting mission just for whatever, and then come back in.
Sunday night I took the craziest shower like right after we got back. That was Sunday night, right?
Yeah.
We took it
And
back to backer, yeah.
Bro, like you get in the warm water and I literally had like a full body orgasm. Like everything like fucking melted into it. So it was
That's
just
a
like
Just like
Good
dust coming off you
feeling,
from the
yeah.
dust bowl.
Bro, cleaning yourself
crazy.
after that before bed and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I'm like perfect. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, night showers are criminally
Those are
underrated.
so
That's why I like the
amazing.
night gym sessions, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking great.
And then we woke up Monday morning. We kind of woke up and it was a ghost town. Everyone left.
Breakfast
Yeah.
burritos.
We got those breakfast
Those were
burritos.
good.
Those were good.
I haven't had a breakfast burrito like that in years. That was so
It was
Well,
good.
crack.
because she,
It was
she
actual
just
crack.
started eating
Bacon.
bacon and
The
eggs.
dog side, baby.
No,
You
seriously,
know me
I'm
from time to
so
time.
good.
I am.
And then
Wow,
You
it's
were
good.
hype about the bacon.
I
Like
love
I hadn't seen. I've
bacon.
never seen you eat bacon in my life.
I love bacon.
It's usually like, is this real bacon? And like you taste
Yeah,
test it.
no, I freak. Well, beef and chicken, I won't be able to do right now.
Right
it,
now.
like really,
freaks you out.
really gets me. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
It's
get her there.
thick. It's the thick,
I want her to eat a big
The
steak.
thick amount of it.
the thick. Yeah, the thickness of
Yeah.
it. I don't like.
Hey, you'll get there one step at a time, you know.
Steak could be really good.
Yeah, I want her to eat like a nice fillet. We can get it like well
Could
done.
change your
so it's,
life.
Like,
Or just
not-
get like
Bro,
a New York steak. It's a little thinner.
Dude,
Yeah.
the Wagyu from Boa.
oh fuck,
Isn't
we
that
should
raw?
do that.
No. Wagyu's not raw. It's just very like
Soft.
the
Thinly
cows. They
sliced.
massage the shit out of them. So like
I could do
it looks like
that.
marble granite. Like
Well, it's kind of sad they
the
don't
cut-
allow them to like even
exercise a ton.
walk. Yeah.
They
Wait,
like getting
huh?
them fatty. And they
Oh
get
wait,
like,
I'm not eating that.
they
No, don't
pamper
talk
them.
about it. 'Cause you
That's
won't eat it.
inhumane.
No,
Well-
Wagyu are the best treated cows in the planet.
No,
What
they
do you-
can't
But
walk.
they're not allowed to like do a
No,
lot of
no.
physical activity.
Well,
yeah, but they
cows
just
don't
they just
anyway.
get pampered and fed and massaged, and then they're all getting slaughtered eventually, no
They're
matter the
playing
cut of
like
steak.
classical music and
See,
shit.
I don't like
Yeah.
the slaughter stuff.
Like, they
Like,
give them a
do
very
treat 'em.
pleasant life. It's like they're
Nobody
kinda just
likes
like,
the slaughter stuff.
no, but like shoot them when they're not looking or something.
Well, they
Sorry,
do-
But, like,
I mean, Wagyu is
don't
probably the most
slaughter.
humane. I'm sure they kill them in the most humane way too, because it's so rare and they don't do it to every cow. It's like these are the most expensive farms. Like, you
Yeah, they
know,
probably kill them the best.
it's probably the
Really?
most humane
Kill 'em the
meat.
best.
well, I hope because I don't like when they suffer. That's really sad.
That's
or
sad.
like mass production. That like.
I feel you.
Yeah.
It rubs off into the meat, you know.
Well,
If
yeah,
they're killed in a bad way, that
100
negative energy, it gets inside the meat
Yeah.
for sure.
They release a hormone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's crazy. That goes into the meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything
Yeah.
else from the weekend though. I mean, I think we just did it really right. You know, we did it
It
correct.
was the best Coachella that I've ever experienced
Same.
personally.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
And-
we did it the best.
we did.
Honestly, that I want to do that the same way every year.
Really
I'm
thankful
like
for Charlie.
I'm sad because I have no serotonin, but I'm also sad because it was like just so great. Like
Yeah, I
it was
didn't
literally
wanna
so
leave.
great.
It was so great. That
I
moment
don't know if I had another day
will
in me,
forever
you know?
be in the past, and there
and
it
it
is.
makes me sad. Oh, whoops! I'm shaking that. It makes me kind of sad. It's like that was just so fun.
I missed concerts so much. It's like insane.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles was already talking about next year is going to be even crazier.
She was saying she's getting like
Really?
a compound with a
12-house
lake,
compound.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
jet
but
skis.
I
Yeah.
want that.
I'll-
It was a
It's
great
so
fucking
great.
weekend. I had really zero complaints.
I
Yeah,
had zero.
Charlie's a sweetheart.
Everyone.
I did have
was
one
so
complaint
nice.
at first. I was like, why is there only like one fucking place to get drinks in Coachella? Which was like at the VIP bar.
yeah, which
seemed
is,
like-
which
It
is
was so
crazy
easy,
to be
though.
honest.
It was easy, but it would just we would have to like walk. Like there wasn't one in like the artist lounge where I was like, there definitely
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
one there.
You might
But
have to walk a mile to get a drink.
Regardless, I'm never gonna be like bougie about it. Like I'll fucking walk there every single
I
time.
like
Right.
But it was nice because I think if it wasn't like so exclusive to this one area,
Oh, you'd be.
I would have gotten way
faded.
more drunk.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I remember everything from like every moment of the weekend. You know,
Right.
which is
Yeah, you guys weren't
That's
big
rare.
drink. I mean,
Yeah.
you drank.
That's very rare.
That's rare. I'm
Yeah.
like,
The drunkest
what?
I was probably when we were grilling Rick on questions driving down with Kelson Noelle.
Bro, I was just gonna
in
say
the
that's
car.
the drunkest you were.
Yeah.
That's the only
That's probably
time you
the drunkest I
acted
was.
drunk.
And even then, I'm like, I still like, you know, have a good memory of that car ride. But that was probably like my peak drunkenness. Which
It was because
crazy.
that pregame was like so lengthy. It was like a 2 hour.
Yeah.
You guys were just drinking and drinking and
Yeah.
drinking.
While the girls were getting ready.
There was
Yeah.
never a time where I was drunk.
No, you guys were
Really.
not. And I'm fucking like that was cool.
Not
Like, I
really. There was never really a time. I mean, there was like I was tipsy here and there.
No, it
obviously.
allowed us to feel like
But I
a
was
part of
lit.
everything.
Yeah.
When you
I don't
guys are
know
on
about
drugs,
that.
like I can relate to that.
Like we weren't like
I know a
annoyingly
couple
drunk
times.
where like it's like, oh, I feel like a big disconnect. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, I felt like we were present there with you
Huh?
guys the majority of the time, which was nice.
We made some good memories.
Some
Good
good memories.
Oh,
Good
we had some great
I
memories.
want to
Some-
hang out with all of them. Like I want to hang out with everybody in the same houses. Like
I know.
all the time.
That'd be really cool to do
Those
again.
houses, well, those are nice. But the shower water pressures
That was
they
a
could
little bit
fix
of a
that.
Little weak.
Mine felt.
It was
I
weak.
felt good.
If you use
In
the
that
wand,
nice
it
of
was
a
nice.
house,
I kind of like the slow trickle, honestly. You
in
know?
that nice of a house, though, at least have
I feel-
options.
I feel like ours wasn't
wasn't too
slow.
bad.
It wasn't.
Ours was like this.
No, ours was a little more powerful. I
Like,
think.
I think she's
Not-
being a little.
No, because we
Nice.
talked about this.
It's- no,
because
we're
we
used to,
couldn't
like,
shower
mine is,
together
like, the best.
because the water was so unpleasant.
I,
I'm
was,
not
It was
kidding.
very
I told
cold.
you about the complaining thing, Geneva.
I don't complain.
I'm joking.
I don't complain.
All right, should we just end it with your
grateful.
favorite performance or favorite moment of the weekend?
Oh
No,
my
I
God.
actually can't. Like the whole
Okay,
weekend
that's
was
fair.
so perfect.
My favorite moment in terms of the festival, it's got to be when Feel Good Inc. came on at Billy's set. There was just something in the air in that moment, and I was like, wow, it was great.
The laughs. Oh, I know what you guys are talking about.
What was your favorite like musical moment from the weekend? Like,
favorite musical moment?
Whether
was
it be a
probably,
set
like,
or,
Duke
like, a-
Dumont. I was like vibing very heavily.
Ocean Drive,
Um,
that fucking
Oh
tease.
my god!
Yeah, Duke Dumont was super dope. Billy was so cool. But like, I feel like the best times I had was when we were like sitting on the ground
I was gonna
and
say
like just
that.
laughing with whoever we were with.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
and like
It was great.
Yeah.
When Gasolina came on, Daddy Yankee,
Yeah.
was that during Carol G's set?
That
I think,
was
maybe?
no during
We were walking when
Wait,
that came on.
Who was it?
Yeah, we were
It
walking.
it came on like as we were walking. Y'all started dancing.
go.
like-
that was a great
Yeah.
little pop up.
I was eating an acai bowl.
like the moments where you
Good
just
food.
feel like you're in a trance, like you
Yeah.
literally feel like you entered heaven.
Yes.
Those were my favorite moments.
Yes.
Like
Music?
whether it be a song that just like hits your heart a different way, or like sitting in
A
the grass
visual
and
or
just
something?
like being outside your body and singing like all of us together. Those moments were my favorite.
I had so many of those
Only
moments.
music can do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I had to,
music's
like-
crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, I had to like look around and be like, "This, you're here now.
Oh yeah, same.
Like, look, feel,
Same.
enjoy. Like,
Like,
it's
be-
you're
Be
now."
present right
Yeah.
now. Like I
Yeah.
kept like even like walking in the cul-de-sac. I'm like, soak this in.
Yeah.
Like don't just look past it. Like soak
Like,
this in.
look around. This is insane.
I wish
We're not
that
gonna be
was
going hard
just,
at
like-
festivals when we're like fucking 55. It's like
Maybe
Who
I saw
knows?
some
Maybe we are, but
inspiring 55-year-olds.
I'm just like shit. Yeah, it's like we gotta take advantage. Gotta take
I
advantage of
love
our youth.
seeing like grown, adults like above 40 being at those types of
This
places
red shirt?
and like
Oh my.
You're a
like,
red shirt, right?
I love it.
I love movements
It's
from the
so, like
70s.
that's so good for your mind,
soul
your
is great.
body, like everything. Like that's the type of stuff you should still be doing with like your significant other or
Yeah.
yourself and friends until you're gone.
Just
Like
let,
I love seeing people just like not give a fuck and just let loose at a festival like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like some like dude who I'm like, oh, he might just work like some random like IT desk job, but like at least that was the vibe Red Shirt was giving me. He
Yeah,
could have been
yeah,
like
yeah.
whoever, but
Red shirt.
I was like, this dude is just gigging in front of me and Sammy. I'm like, he was probably just
such a vibe.
he was probably like a shuffle champion back in his day. I'm saying, but yeah,
Crazy
Yeah.
weekend.
crazy fucking weekend.
Successful.
Successful.
Great memories. Like
Everyone.
lifelong memories,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
good stuff. So really excited.
Very grateful.
Glad we're back
for
to reality
everyone.
though. Time to buckle down. Time
Yeah,
to
it's nice to like have that motivation.
time to get on that stage. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
We need to be on that stage. There's no
That's what I'm saying.
It's the only way I can
yeah.
live a happy life is like to be doing what we watched.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
So let's make it fucking happen.
Not feel right watching I've never even seen any of you perform, but
Which is crazy.
not
That's crazy.
seeing you guys like up there, I was like,
We
this
will.
does not feel normal.
No, there's always that sort of like feeling in the back of my head. I'm like, damn, why am I here if I'm not performing?
Yeah,
But
exactly. That's
Also,
what
it's
I
like,
felt,
fuck,
and
you
I'm
gotta
not
enjoy
even,
life.
like,
You gotta enjoy
there.
life too,
And it's also like
you can be a fan and be like the biggest musical artist in the world. That's how it should be, you know?
Yeah.
There's
I
a reason
think-
like Bieber's out there like fucking watching
this
yeah.
his
weekend
favorite
will
artist.
make
Yeah.
me a better performer,
Yeah.
Like
For
I
sure.
liked that. I didn't really like how this performer did this, even
Yeah.
though I love that performer. Like, oh, okay, I need to talk less during these parts of the shows. Interact with the fans maybe here and here. Like, I
all,
don't know.
all
Like,
positive shit, all
It's
shit you
great.
can take from,
I was doing homework, like
I
literally.
can't wait to
Yeah,
see
it's
you
gonna
guys
happen.
perform.
Oh, bro, our tour is gonna be insane next year.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
crazy.
nuts.
Crazy.
Omaha boys back on the road. I mean, hey,
gonna
OB
be great.
BOT.
you don't want to give them
R.
too much yet, but let's just
OB
say
BOTR.
Yeah.
we have a vision and we're gonna make it a reality.
We
Well, I'm
appreciate you
grateful-
guys.
I'm grateful from everyone that helped this weekend and at all the humans that were part of it.
Yep, yep.
and
Me as well.
I guess this is us signing off. We hope you enjoyed the recap.
Yeah.
Eat food before you go to a festival. All right.
Yep.
Drink water.
Yeah. What's your final quote for the people? One piece of advice if they're going to a festival in the future.
For festivals
Wow.
specifically, I would say
go with people you love.
Yeah.
that's a
Of course.
great
Don't think. Be. Don't think.
Don't
be.
think
Don't
B.
think.
Love
Go
it.
get
Don't
Gandhi.
think
Let's
be.
go.
Don't think. Be.
That's good.
Moderate your intake of everything.
Besides water.
Except water.
Except for water and good food.
Yeah. Jay, yours. Go ahead.
Oh, mine. I think try and keep your kneecaps
Bent.
stable.
Bent.
No, yeah, but yeah. We hope you guys are tuning in every week. We appreciate you tuning in every week.
Yes.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and every Thursday, we got episodes coming. So, yeah, join us on our journey. And I guess we'll talk to you soon.
Peace and
Mwah.
love.
Hasta luego.
Bye.
Hasta mañana.
You were sitting in your bed, had nothing to do. But little did you know there were 4 dudes who like talking shit while sipping their brews. Just make sure your parents don't walk in the room.